campus. By the Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics. By Shannon Beverages, North Avenue in New Rochelle, for all of your beverage needs. Iona basketball is also brought to you by JP's Restaurant on City Island, by Pasta Pasta, by the Yellow Book, and by All Sport International for all of your travel needs. Now stay tuned for Iona College basketball on icgales.com.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Iona College women's basketball here on IonaInsider.com. The Iona College Gales are here on the campus of Siena College. It's a battle between the first-place team in the MAC versus the cellar dweller. Iona, number one in the MAC with 11-0 conference record, still perfect, and Siena currently in the basement, sitting at 1-10. That's 11th place in the MAC. The Iona College Gales coming off an exciting 68-55 win against the Fairfield Sags at home. It was a back-and-forth game, especially in the first half with 5 ties and 5 lead changes, but Iona dominated in the second half. They forced 9 Fairfield turnovers in the second half, and Fairfield, who had 4 3-pointers in the first 20 minutes, did not hit a single deep shot in the second half. While Iona, on the other hand, hit 46% of their 3-pointers in the second half. Iona was able to pull away, due in large part through their interior defense, allowing only 24 points in the paint, well below their season average. And the fact is, Kay Szynski had the majority of those points in the paint. She had 22 in the game to lead Fairfield, and she being one of the top 5 post players in the MAC, that's something that Coach Gotze knows is going to happen eventually during the game. The Gales are able to pull away due to the big 3-point shots late in the contest. The Gales hit 3 shots in a row in roughly a minute stretch with 5 minutes left in the game. And then Aaliyah Robinson hit a dagger 3 when Fairfield was closing in with 2:22 left. Aaliyah Robinson iced it, and they kept Fairfield from getting within 5 points. And Iona, they dominated, and they moved to 11-0 in the MAC. They sweep Fairfield in the season series, a team that's competing and can definitely make some noise come MAC tournament time. And Iona, they were led by D'Amica Martinez, who had another phenomenal, great all-around game for D'Amica Martinez. Martinez finished with 5 assists, 7 rebounds, but then also she had 22 points for the Gales. Joy Adams had 22 points and 11 rebounds to continue her double-double streak. However, Joy Adams did have 7 turnovers. Alicia Powell had 18 points last time out against Siena, and she'll look to carry on that momentum here today. She had 7 assists against the Saints as well. The Siena Saints come in, they're struggling a little bit. They've lost 8 games in a row. They're coming off a loss last Friday at home to Manhattan. They lost 62-55. The Saints shot only 32% from the floor and only 18% from deep, continuing their offensive struggles. Also, they turned the ball over 20 times. However, they did force 23 Jasper turnovers and record 11 points off those turnovers. However, 13 second chance points was really the key for Siena for them to be in that game. Otherwise, Manhattan dominated throughout. It was Kanika Cummings who had 13 points on 4-14 shooting to lead Siena in that charge. They tried to make it a late run, but unfortunately they were not able to come through. And Siena, they fall to 1-10 in the MAC, and they're 6-14 overall. And it was surprising because this was one of the first seasons in a long time. Siena finished with a winning non-conference record at 5-4. However, things have not gone well since. I sat down with head coach Billy Gotze, got a pregame interview with her discussing this game, the rematch against the Siena Saints, rematch of the first conference game for the Gales, what they look to improve on here today, and what they look to maybe set a record, an Iona basketball record, a chance for history here at Siena College. The Gales set to take on the Siena Saints. Tip-off set for 1 p.m. here on IonaInsider.com.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action
All the way to the finish.
at Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Back here on the Iona Insider pregame show, John Sega here with head coach Billy Gotze. Coach, you guys are coming off a great 68-55 win over Fairfield, getting the sweep over the Stags. What are your thoughts about that game?
It definitely wasn't a 68-55 win. It was a lot closer than that. Both teams played very, very well, I think, and tried to execute their game plan with Fairfield trying to go inside and us trying to push the tempo and run in transition a bit and get it to our shooters. So I thought it was a great game. I thought it was typical of any MAC game that everybody's going to come to play ready on every night, and I thought thought it was a good game for both teams.
Fairfield did want to get the ball inside, but you guys only allowed 24 points in the paint, below your season average. How pleased were you with that performance?
I was definitely happy with that. Szynski's a great post player, and she's going to be hard to guard, and she's going to find a way to make shots. So I like the adjustments that we made with trying to trap the post and trying to dig a little bit deeper and help out on the inside. Obviously, you still want to take some more points off of that, points in the paint total, but I'm glad that we're at least turning the corner and moving in the right direction with that.
D'Amica Martinez had a great game. She had over 25 points. She had 5 assists and 7 rebounds. Was that her best all-around game of the season in your eyes?
I would think so. I think that's a really good all-around game for her, where she found people in the right spots, where she got the ball to her shooters, where she was able to knock down some shots when she was open, and then pick up some rebounds for us, which was huge. She really hasn't been on the boards that much for us, and really made it a point for herself to try to get there to help us win the game. So I would think that was one of her best all-around games.
Also, there were some looks from D'Amica Martinez to Joy Adams, some passes that were rifles, that were great looks. Do they have a chemistry on the court that was kind of like unmatched in the MAC a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. They have a phenomenal chemistry, and you see it. I mean, they're friends off the court. They're always talking about it. They're in the gym together late at night shooting and kind of reading off of each other. And, they've been really communicating about, the zone defense and where they're going to be and talking to each other. And you can see, D'Amica pointing some things out to the other players. And, it's a really good chemistry between those two. So those passes were exciting. It was a good night for the both of them together.
Now, moving on, free throws has been a strong point for Iona this whole entire season. But over the past 5 games, the team's only shooting roughly 68%. Does that concern you at all a little bit?
No, I just think we hit a little bit of a wall, and good shooters continue to shoot, and they'll get it back. And I think that at some point you're bound to miss a few. I mean, you're not going to go 100%, but I think we'll get back on track, when we need to.
Also, over the past 5 games, Aaliyah Robinson averaging double-digit 10 points. Alicia Powell, though, her scoring dipping a little bit, 7 points per game. Are you okay with that as long as the wins continue to happen?
I'm okay with that as long as Alicia keeps getting into the right spots and finding open players. Some of the things that Alicia's been doing in the past couple of games don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet. She may not hit the person for the assist, but she knows to get to the pass to the person who's going to get the one more pass to the shooter. So she's been really good defensively for us, and then she's been creating tough matchups, getting into the paint, getting by her defender, and really finding open people on the perimeter. So, you'd love to see her scoring back up, but as long as everybody else is getting into the right spots and we're executing, I'm happy with that.
Now, today's game against Siena, they're 1-10 in the MAC. They're in last place, but they are a team that's more talented than what the record shows. What are you looking for in today's matchup?
Absolutely. They're definitely a talented team, and they haven't lost any fire despite their record. They're a scrappy team. They're energetic, and they fight for 40 minutes. And, they're a team that can come in and take one from you if you don't come up with your A game. So, I expect it to be completely up-tempo. They want to run. We want to run. They like to press, and so do we. So it will be an up-and-down game, and whoever's the most in shape and most ready and energized will come out on top.
You guys won against the Saints 86-80 early on. That was the first conference game of the year. But you have Haley D'Angelo this game. You didn't have her in the last game. What difference does she bring today?
Haley obviously is a huge piece for us. She's the calm for us. She keeps us in the right spots, and she allows everyone else to play comfortably in their position. That game you saw Alicia Powell play a ton of point guard for us, and wasn't able to necessarily get in her rhythm, and it was a really tight game. So I think with Haley being back and kind of fitting everybody into the right spots, I think we'll be a little bit more comfortable. But again, Siena's a tough team, and they fight the entire time, so everybody's going to have to be on their right game.
Siena is very thin in the post position, not really a good post defender in there. Is there a game plan to maybe feed Sabrina and Joy down low for some easy buckets?
We will. We'll look to get it inside. We'll look to continue to execute the way we have, maybe get some post touches and then kick out to the perimeter if they double down. So, it'll be interesting to see how they try to guard inside now that we have all of our pieces back. But yes, we'll try to get the post some touches, Joy, Sabrina, and then just continue to play the regular way that we play.
Kanika Cummings exploded for 31 points at the Heinz Center. I'm sure no one was expecting that. I know I wasn't. What's the game plan to make sure she doesn't go off again today?
Just to know where she is at all times and know that she's capable of those type of numbers, and then to make sure that we sit down in a stance and we guard her. We lost her a ton in that game, and she had a ton of wide open shots. So we've talked about her quite a bit over the past couple of days, and we'll make sure that somebody's on her at all times and know where she is in the half court set.
All right, Coach, good luck today.
Thank you.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
Check out JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue on City Island, serving fresh seafood, sumptuous sizzling steaks, and delicious Italian specialties. JP's is open every day year-round. Come in for lunch at JP's Waterside every day starting at 11. Don't forget about us for catering all your special occasions either. Walk-ins and reservations are accepted. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue right there on City Island. Give us a call at 718-885-3364. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant on City Island.
Welcome back here to IonaInsider.com. John Stanko joining you here as the Iona College Gales getting set to take on the Siena College Saints. Let's check out the starting lineups. First, for the Siena College Saints, it starts in the backcourt with number 2, a 6-foot junior from Denmark, Ida Crow. She's the best three-point shooter on the Siena team, hitting 40% from beyond the arc. That ranks 8th in the MAC. She had 8 points on 3 of 10 shooting last time out versus Iona. Alongside her in the backcourt, you have number 5, a senior, 5'7", from Clinton, Maryland, Sierra Stewart. She had only 2 points in the latest loss to Manhattan for Siena. She only took 1 shot. She averages 3 points per game and only 1 rebound and 1 assist per game. Alongside her in the backcourt, 5'9" senior Kanika Cummings from Monroe, Connecticut, number 20. She had a monstrous performance against Iona in the opening conference game, 31 points against the Gales in December. She has led the team in scoring 6 times this season. Then you have 5'9" junior, number 25, Teresa Coles from Loudonville, New York, leading the team in points per game, rebounds per game, and assists per game, averaging 10 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, and 2 assists per game. And then down low, the lone underclassman starting for the Siena Saints, freshman Megan Donahue from Ohio. She had a career-high 14 rebounds earlier this year against Iona, and she's a 2-time MAC Rookie of the Week winner. Let's get to your Iona Gales. First, in the backcourt, you have number 5, the captain, the redshirt senior, Haley D'Angelo from Long Valley, New Jersey. She did not play last time against Siena due to injury and illness, and she was the key in shutting down Felicia DeCruz in Iona's last win against Fairfield, so she'll look to bring that defensive intensity once again. Alongside you have number 11, 5'6" junior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Alicia Powell. She had 18 points and 7 assists, as I mentioned before, last time out versus Siena, and she got to the free throw line 9 times. She'll look to replicate that aggressiveness today. Then you have number 14, 5'7" junior from Meriden, Connecticut, D'Amica Martinez, averaging 25 points per game over the past 3 contests, and has scored at least 20 points in 7 of the team's 11 conference games. And then you have the sophomore sensation, number 24, 5'11", Joy Adams from Orlando, Florida, has registered a double-double in every single conference game this year. And as I mentioned in the pregame, had 22 points and 11 rebounds last time versus Siena, but she's going to have to limit those 7 turnovers. And then down low, the centerpiece of this Iona defense, number 3, 6'3" senior Sabrina Gerador from Queens, New York, had only 4 points in the past 3 games for the Gales after scoring 15 in a win against Manhattan. She'll look to get the ball down low fed to her, seeing how Siena not very stout defensively on the block. She may be in for a big game today. Looking at that past game between Iona and Siena back in December, Iona was able to withstand 20 turnovers as a team because they shot 53% from the field and 50% from deep, which was at the time a season high. They were 11 of 22 from beyond the arc. And I mentioned that Iona can break some history today. With the win today against Siena, the Gales will stretch their winning streak to 18 games, and that would set a school basketball record. Billy Gotzi in her first year would make history. She would pass Jim Valvano, who coached the 79 and 80 men's team that had 17 straight wins. And whenever you get to say you get to pass Jim Valvano on a record list, I mean, you're obviously doing something right. Jim Valvano, obviously known for his infamous speech, a phenomenal coach and well respected throughout college basketball everywhere. He's also known to invent the idea of the intentional foul. And we're set for tip here from Siena. Tipping it will be Megan Donahue versus Sabrina Gerador. Gerador won the tip against Fairfield last time, and Fairfield usually successful at winning tip-offs, but Gerador was able to buck that trend. She'll look to do so here, and we are underway. The tip is won by the Gales. Gerador tipped it to Alicia Powell, and we are underway. Siena starting out in a man-to-man defense. Gerador has it down low on the block. Spinning right side baseline, and they're going to call a travel before she put up the shot. It was a nice move by Gerador to go baseline, but took too many steps in the process. So first possession for Iona is a turnover. Sierra Stewart bringing the ball forward for the Saints, being guarded by Alicia Powell. Gales opening up in their man-to-man defense. Sierra Stewart loses the ball out of bounds and back-to-back turnovers to start the game, and we're not even 20 seconds in. The Saints now looking to put on a little bit of a man-to-man press. Coach Billy Gotzi mentioned in the pregame interview, both teams likes to push the tempo. Both teams like to press the ball on defense, so you might see a high-scoring game here. Iona won last time against Siena, 86-80. Martinez has it on the left wing. Gets it to the corner to D'Angelo. Looking to feed it to Gerador, being guarded by Donahue. Gerador going up strong. Doesn't get the soft touch. Rebound. Rebound goes to Siena. That's Teresa Coles who pulled down the rebound. A foul was called on Iona. That foul is called on Sabrina Gerador. That's the first foul of the game. Still scoreless here. 19:15 to go in the first half. Sierra Stewart driving. Left side, feeds it to Crow. Crow feeds it down low to Donahue. Donahue is wide open. She puts it in for 2, and Siena has an early 2-0 lead. Miscommunication there on the Iona defense. No one within 3 feet of Donahue camping underneath the basket. Now Martinez being guarded by Stewart. Gerador staying on screen. Martinez uses it, tries to put the double team, but that ball is stolen away. Teresa Coles with the steal. She's going coast to coast, and she will lay it in for a fast break bucket. 4-0 Siena early on. Two turnovers in the first 3 possessions for Iona. Powell driving to center of the paint, kick it to D'Angelo, now to Martinez for 3. It is good, and the Gales are on the board. Good ball movement by Iona, initiated by the great ball pressure by Powell to get that ball in the paint, then kick it out to D'Angelo. And miscommunications on the Siena side. Sierra Stewart was trying to get to Kanika Cummings, who was coming off a screen, but the ball sailed out of bounds right into Coach Gotzi's hands. Quick hands by Coach Gotzi to catch that one. But it'll stay with Siena as it tipped off of an Iona player. Now Stewart gets, now it's Cummings down low in the paint. Cummings, a fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded by Adams. Adams going to push the tempo on her own. Cole's trying to match up with her one-on-one. Adams going all the way. They're going to call a charge on Joy Adams. Joy Adams smiling. That's Joy Adams' first personal, second on the team. Now Stewart bringing the ball up the floor, hands off to Cummings. Cummings down low to Donahue. Donahue, kick out to Stewart. Now it's Crow driving baseline. Kick out to Cummings. Cummings pump fakes a 3, and she traveled in the process. Sloppy start here to this one. Just over 2 minutes in. Iona trailing 4-3. 3 turnovers for Iona. 2 turnovers thus far for Siena. Angel dribbling left side. Now back to the top of the key. Driving to the paint. Matches up on Donahue. Picks up her dribble. She'll take the jump shot. Doesn't get the roll, though, and Crow pulls down the rebound. Crow feeds it to Stewart. Siena's got numbers. Great pass by Stewart to Donahue. Donahue finishes on the layup. Great look there by Sierra Stewart, giving Siena a 6-3 lead. 17:22 to go in the first half. Powell driving center to the paint. They're going to call a blocking foul on Sierra Stewart. She's trying to draw the charge on Powell. Or Powell was able to turn the corner, and that was an easy call for the referees. The officials for today, Kenneth Kelly, Robert S. McDowell, and Dwayne Mack. D'Angelo gets it to Martinez. Martinez on the baseline. He got it by Stewart. Gerardor setting a screen. Martinez couldn't find any room there. Now crossing over Stewart. Driving to the free throw line. Kick out to D'Angelo. D'Angelo being guarded by Crow. Adams now on the baseline. The pull-up jumper. It's good. Yale still trail by 1, 6-5. Under 17 minutes to go here in the first half. Powell putting good ball pressure on Stewart. She hands it off to Cummings. Cummings now hands it back off to Coles. Coles to the corner to Crow. Crow pump fakes the 3. Picks up her dribble. Adams goes out in her cross-court pass to Coles. Coles will take the 3-point shot. That's an air ball. Falls in the hands of Sabrina Gerardor. Iona has numbers if they want to push the tempo. D'Angelo does. Kick out to Adams. Adams to D'Amica in the corner for 3. D'Amica Martinez 2 for 2 thus far from the floor, and she gives Iona an 8-6 lead. 6 points for D'Amica Martinez. Both her shots coming from beyond the arc in the same exact corner. Looking to check in for Siena, Kelsey Booth. Cummings in the paint. She lays it in the floater, and we're knotted at 8. Coach Allie Jacks loves to shove. She has 11 players averaging over 10 minutes per game, and she sends massive subs to the scorers table. Martinez to D'Angelo for 3. Oh, doesn't get the friendly roll. Rebound goes to Crow, being fought with by Adams. Then it falls to Donahue, gives it to Stewart. Long pass to Cummings. Cummings will pull up for 3. Gerardor closes out. That barely graces the rim, and Martinez pulls down the rebound. 3-on-2 fast break for Iona. Martinez going to take it herself. The floater, no good. Rebound goes to Coles. Coles, 2-on-2 fast break. Cole's going to go all the way. Just to Crow. Crow, her layup is missed. She gets her own rebound. Stripped by Powell. Fight for it on the floor. Powell has it, and Powell calls a timeout. .23 remaining in the first half. Iona and Siena tied at 8 early on. Siena 4 for 8 from the floor, shooting 50%. And Iona 3 for 7 from the floor. That's 43%. Iona being led by D'Amica Martinez as far as 6 points. We'll take a short break here on IonaInsider.com. The Gales and the Siena Saints knotted up early at 8.
Check out JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue on City Island, serving fresh seafood, sumptuous sizzling steaks, and delicious Italian specialties. JP's is open every day year-round. Come in for lunch at JP's Waterside every day starting at 11. Don't forget about us for catering all your special occasions either. Walk-ins and reservations are accepted. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue right there on City Island. Give us a call at 718-885-3364. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant on City Island.
Back here on IonaInsider.com. As I mentioned before, D'Amica Martinez has 6 of Iona's 8 points. She's perfect from the floor. She's chasing a little bit of history today. Currently, D'Amica Martinez sits 3rd all-time in three-point field goal attempts. She now has 481 in her career. She can take over 2nd place. She's trailing Christina Ford, who had 484 in her career. She graduated in 2012, of course. So D'Amica Martinez can make a mark there. Also, D'Amica Martinez sits 7th all-time in field goal attempts, and she can move up all the way to 5th if she takes 26 shots today. but still a long way to go in this one. And off the inbound, there was a foul called on Siena. Kanika Cummings is called for the push. A second team foul, first on Cummings. As the referee's conferring about something. And then they quickly break it up. Adams to inbound, and she gets it to D'Angelo. Iona looking to take the lead. 15-12 to go. Score's knotted at 8. Adams to Martinez. A bad pass goes through the legs of D'Amica Martinez. Another turnover for Iona. That's 4 thus far. Aaliyah Robinson checked into the game for Iona, replacing Sabrina Gerardor out of that timeout. Now it's Brianna Logan at the point guard position. She gives it to Coles, and Coles drives baseline and lays it in for Siena, and they take a 10-8 lead. As I mentioned, Kelsey Booth also in the game for Siena. Now Joy on the right wing gets it to Martinez, being guarded by Cummings. Siena now in a 2-3 zone. Powell, extra pass to the corner for Aaliyah Robinson for 3. It's short. Rebound being fought for. It's going to be pulled down by Logan, then she's fouled in the process by Robinson. Cassie Ranger looks to check in for Iona. Logan bring the ball up the floor, matched up on Powell. Logan's got some quick steps, quick speed, and Powell's going to match up on her, obviously, and it's an extra pass to Cummings from Coles. Cummings misses the three-pointer, but Booth gets the rebound. She misses the layup, and then an over-the-back foul is going to be called. Over-the-back foul called on Kelsey Booth, trying to get her second consecutive offensive rebound, but she jumped right over Powell. So it'll be Iona possession. Iona still trailing by 2, 10-8. Now 14-10 to go in the first half. Kayla D'Angelo splits a double team on the press kick out to Martinez. Martinez for 3. She is still perfect from the floor. 9 points for D'Amica Martinez. All of her shots coming from beyond the arc, but that's okay as long as she keeps on knocking them down. And now Logan has that ball tipped away by Powell, but it gets in the hands of Booth. Now Booth, uncomfortable with the dribble, gives it to Coles. Back to Booth. That ball is tipped by Alicia Powell. She regains possession of it. And then a foul is going to be called. Powell is chasing after the ball. Booth ran right into her as if like a tackle. That's going to be the second personal foul on Booth. Checking in for Siena. And Mia Willingham, along with Clara Soleil Anglada. Also Allison Mullings. D'Angelo has the ball off the inbound, dribbling left side. D'Angelo looking to get down low in the paint. Back to Martinez for 3. Yes! D'Amica Martinez is on fire from beyond the arc. Perfect 4 of 4 from the floor. And Coach Allie Jackson of Siena has to call a timeout. Livid at the fact that D'Amica Martinez getting open looks from beyond the arc. Talking with the Siena SID before the game today. He had an amazing stat that the 6 seniors on the Siena squad, their combined career points do not even match up with that of D'Amica Martinez, who's just adding to her historic Iona career today. Perfect 4 of 4 from the floor for 12 points. And Iona leads now 14-10 with 13:33 to go in the first half. Now Logan gives it to Willingham, and Willingham draws the foul. The foul's going to go on D'Amica Martinez for the reach-in. Fourth team foul on Iona. Willingham attempted to get a pass from Logan on the inbound, but it was knocked out of bounds by Martinez. It'll stay with Siena. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Now Mulling, same out, it gets it to Logan. Logan using a screen from Soleil Anglada. Now gets it to Willingham. Willingham, that ball knocked away by Martinez again. This time she picks it up, and it's Iona ball. Martinez feeds it to D'Angelo. She's calling out motion, and the Iona offense starts to run fluidly as a kick out to Ranger for 3. She thought about it. Now she'll dribble it, feed it to Martinez. Willingham matched up on her. Jab step, goes left side, driving the paint. Kick out to Ranger. Ranger pump fake the 3. Back to Powell. Powell back to Martinez. Mismatch as Booth is on her. Tamika can take her off the dribble. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Tamika's got to put up a prayer. Hits off the side of the rim. Fought for it, and Soleil Anglada pulls down the rebound. Down low, Willingham off a feed from Logan. The layup, a crazy attempt though, an air ball, and it goes sailing out of bounds. Joy Adams checking back in for Iona. Megan Donahue checking in for Siena. Booth takes a seat. Anna Leigh Robinson takes a seat for Iona. Powell bringing the ball up the floor. Still matching up on that 2-3 zone. Kamika Cummings now at the scorer's table for the Saints. Down low pass to Joy Adams. Bounces off her chest. She regains possession of it, dribbles it out, and then almost a jump ball, but Joy Adams wrestled it away from Logan, and it falls in the hands of Martinez. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Martinez pull-up jumper from the free throw line off front rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Donahue. 2 straight possessions. The Siena Saints have run down the Iona shot clock, and Martinez has been forced to put up a prayer. And now they're going to call a carry violation on Brianna Logan. And that's going to bring us to an official timeout with 11:59 to go in the first half. The Iona Gales have a 4-point lead, 14-10.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Goal Club, call the Goal Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Back here on IonaInsider.com, John Stanko joining you here. The Iona Gales leading the Siena Saints 14-10 with 11:59 to go in the first half. Iona shooting 42% from the floor. Siena shooting the exact same mark. Both teams are 5 of 12. However, the Siena team historically really struggles to put the ball in the basket. They're shooting only roughly 35% from the floor on the year and hitting only 27% of their outside shots. Those both rank dead last in the MAC. Also, to tally with that, opponents are shooting 36% from three-point line against them and hitting nearly 45% from the floor. Those both rank last in the MAC as well. So Siena really struggles preventing the ball from going in the basket and putting it in themselves. Now Powell on the pump fake, the feed from Martinez. Now the kick out to Martinez for 3, and it is good. Tamika Martinez off the penetration from Powell. They give and go, and Iona now has a 7-point lead. Coach Billy Gotti said Alicia Powell doesn't need to score up. She just fills out her duties. And right now, Alicia Powell playing phenomenal basketball with a steal and a couple assists. Now Cummings forces a jumper over Martinez, and it is good. And an answer from Kamika Cummings, ending the Iona run. Tamika Martinez with 15 points thus far. That's 15 of Iona's 17. The other 2 coming from Joy Adams. Martinez has it at the top of the key, goes behind the screen, puts up a shot in between a double team, and it's rebounded by Mullings. Mullings fed it all the way down the court to Cummings. Now Cummings feeds it to Soleil Anglada, puts up a 3-pointer, misses it. Offensive rebound goes to the Saints. That's Mullings. Pulled down, wrestled for it between Mullings and Martinez, and the ball is going to go, it's going to stay with the Saints. Sabrina Giardor checking in for Iona. Looking to replace Cassidy Ranger. Cummings gets it off the inbound. Now down low to Donahue. Donahue kick out to Mullings. Mullings. A nice jump shot from Mullings. Wide open. And the lead cut down to 3. 17-14. Iona leads. Powell driving to the free throw line. Kick out to D'Angelo. D'Angelo driving to the elbow. Puts up the jumper. Off back rim, no good. Rebound being fought for. Adams wrestling with it. Bounces off someone's foot. They're going to say it's bounced off the foot of a Saint, so it's going to stay with the Gales. Teresa Coles checking in for the Saints, replacing Allison Mullings. Ollie Robson checking into the game for the Gales at the next whistle as Martinez at the top of the key from long range. No good. Solanglada tries to save it, but she steps out of bounds when she saved it, so it looks like it's going to stay with Iona. D'Amica may have been pressing a little bit on that three. That was from roughly 3 feet from beyond the arc. D'Amica Martinez now 5 of 10 from the floor, 5 of 6 from deep. Sabrina Gerador off the inbound, can't get the hook shot to fall. Rebound falls in the hands of Coles. Coles bringing it all the way up the floor, feeds it to Logan. Logan, her shot comes up short. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Coles, so it'll go to Iona. Nope. They're going to say it bounced off of Gales, who's going to stay with the Saints. Sierra Stewart coming into the game replaces Brianna Logan. Stewart to inbound it now. Gets to the safety net. Kanika Cummings. Swinging it around to Coles on the far side. Down low to Donahue. Double team by Robinson. Now kick out to Solanglada. Her jumper, no good. Rebounded by D'Amica Martinez. Martinez, long pass to Joy Adams. She can take it all the way if she wants. Picks up her dribble. Cross-court pass to Aaliyah Robinson for 3. Yes! Nice look there from Joy Adams. Cross-court pass to Robinson, and Iona has a 6-point lead, 20-14. Siena having trouble stopping the Iona 3-point shot as down low Donahue is fouled on her way up to the basket, and she'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Iona right now 6 of 8 from deep. Megan Donahue on the year is a 63% free throw shooter as the first one drops in. Second one up on its way. It doesn't fall, and Adams pulls down the rebound. Adams gives it to Alicia. Alicia going to drive all the way to the hoop. Dribbles underneath the basket. Kick out to Robinson. Now to the corner to Powell. Great pump fake. Goes baseline. Picks up her dribble. Feeds it down low. Great interior pass to Robinson, but it is knocked out of bounds. Great look, though, by Powell. Good cut by Robinson. Just couldn't execute as looks like Cummings got her hand in there to swipe it away. D'Amica Martinez, bad inbound pass is stolen away by Coles. Coles going coast to coast. Pulls up, takes the jumper in front of Powell. Bad turnover there by the Gales led to 2 easy points for Siena. Iona holds a 20-17 lead. Haley D'Angelo looking to check in at the next whistle for the Gales. Skip pass from Martinez to Powell. Powell's three-pointer offside rim, rebounded by Solanglada. She feeds it to Stewart. Stewart to Solanglada. Look to take the 3. Instead, he'll drive the paint. Dish out to Donahue. Donahue, before she makes her move, travels. And Haley D'Angelo comes in replacing Alicia Powell. Allison Mullings checks in, replacing Kanika Cummings. Kanika Cummings thus far only 4 points on 2 of 5 shooting. She had 31 points last time against the Gales. But Iona obviously honed in on her now, knowing she's capable of putting up those numbers. Now D'Angelo bring the ball up the floor, gives it to Martinez. Still in that 2-3 zone. Siena trying to match up, skip pass to Joy Adams. She'll take the 3-point shot, and that falls. Give that assist to D'Amica Martinez. 6-point lead for Iona. Right now they are living on that 3-point shot. Solanglada to Mullings. Mullings takes a dribble, driving to the free throw line, kick out to Coles. Coles to Stewart. Stewart looking to take the 3. She'll pull up. The shot is off front rim, off the backboard, pulled down by Joy Adams. Putting a double team, knocked out of her hands. Falls to Martinez. Martinez, is she going to go coast to coast? She is, and she will draw the foul. She will head to the free throw line for 2 shots after this timeout. Iona has a 6-point lead, 23-17.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
John Stanko with you here on IonaInsider.com. The Iona Gales leading the Siena Saints 23-17. Looking at the Iona leaders, D'Amica Martinez with 15 points on 5 of 10 shooting. Joey Adams with 5 points, perfect from the floor, 2 of 2. Aaliyah Robinson, 3 points. Also of note, Haley D'Angelo, 4 assists here early on. Alicia Powell has an assist and 2 steals. Right now, she is on the bench. Martinez's first free throw is good. For the Saints, Teresa Coles has 6 points. Megan Donahue, 5 points. Allison Muddlings, 2 points. And Kanika Cummings has 4, but she's currently residing on the bench as well. Second free throw is good for D'Amica Martinez, and has opened up their largest lead of the game at 8. Coles driving to the free throw line, kick out to Mullings. Mullings to Soleil Anglada. Soleil Anglada driving on Adams. Gets in front of Gerador. The layup is missed. She gets her own rebound, stripped from her, and Haley D'Angelo comes up with the ball. D'Angelo with her eyes forward. Great look to Aaliyah Robinson. Can she finish? Yes, she can. Make that 5 assists for Haley D'Angelo. And Kanika Cummings looking to check Anthony's whistle for the Saints. Soleil Anglada to Mullings. Mullings down low to Donahue. Donahue double teamed. Pass tipped by Martinez. But Mullings regains possession. Mullings at the free throw line. Soft pass to Soleil Anglada on the outside. Offside rim, no good. Rebound tipped by Robson, but pulled down by Coles. Coles takes it out to Soleil Anglada. She takes it all the way, misses the layup. And the rebound goes out of bounds off the hand of Sabrina Gerador. Ida Crow checking in, replacing Soleil Anglada. Iona with a 27-17 lead, 7:09 to go here in the first half as Stewart looks to inbound it for the Saints. They got to come up with an answer here because Iona right now is clicking on all cylinders offensively. And just like that, D'Amica Martinez comes up with a steal, long pass to Joy Adams. Joy Adams tries to do a crossover, but it's stolen away by Coles. Coles now, cross-court pass to Sierra Stewart, has to tip it to herself to save it from going out of bounds. They'll still drive, pull from the free throw line, her floater off back rim, doesn't fall down, and Joy Adams pulls down the rebound. Adams now with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 5 points. 6:40 to go here in the first half as Coles now matched up on D'Angelo. She's atop this 2-3 zone with her length as Cummings tries to guard D'Amica Martinez. She drove. And the layup is missed and it went out of bounds off a Siena player, so it's going to stay with Iona in a new shot clock. To Aaliyah Robinson now off the inbound. Back to Joy Adams. Joy Adams for 3. Offside rim, no good. Rebounded by Cummings. Cummings with her eyes forward, dribbles the ball up slowly, feeds it to Crow. Crow, pump fakes a 3, kick out to Coles. Coles will take the trifecta. It's no good. Rebound being fought for on the ground. Goes out of bounds. It is going to go to Iona. Teresa Coles was out of bounds when she last touched it. Now Siena still looking to put on a little bit of a man-to-man press, trying to speed up Iona. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Martinez coming around the screen, feeds it to Adams. Adams takes the jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Donahue. Adams looked like she could have taken that one into the paint, maybe driven it for a layup. Instead, she pulled up for the jumper. As Brianna Logan looks to check in at the next whistle for the Saints. Coles now for Siena, feeds it to Stewart. Cassidy Ranger looking to check in for Iona. Now Ida Crow kicks out to Kanika Cummings. Dribbling, using a Crow screen. 4 seconds in the shot clock. Cummings puts up a prayer. Oh! A tough floater over Alea Robinson. Nothing Robinson can do there. That was just fantastic finish by Cummings. Now D'Angelo splits a double team during the press, and she brings the ball up the floor for Iona. And even 5 minutes to go here now in the first half. 19-27, Siena trailing Iona. Jared goes baseline, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Donahue, and they're going to call a foul. And they're going to say the foul goes on Joy Adams. That's her second personal foul. Team's sixth. So next foul on Iona, Siena will be shooting 1-1. Alicia Powell looking to check in for Iona as Ida Crow has it in the corner. Feeds to Cummings, and Cummings down low to Donahue. Puts up the hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Martinez. Martinez now has 3 rebounds. She'll look, she picks up her dribble, and she traveled. And Alicia Powell comes in, she replaces Sabrina Gerador. Seven turnovers for Iona here in the first half. But they do have 9 assists on all 9 of their field goals. Stewart down low to Donahue, being guarded by Ranger, and they're going to call a foul on Cassidy Ranger. And Donahue head to the free throw line for the second time today. Donahue's first free throw is good. Second one up on its way off front rim. Coles tips it, but she tips it out of bounds, so it'll go to Iona. Iona at one point was shooting 45% from the floor, but right now they're sitting at 36%. Siena hitting a third of their shots. Iona still hitting very well from long range, 7 of 12. That's 58%. However, the Saints yet to hit a three-point field goal. They're 0 for 7. As Powell drives left side, she is fouled before the pass to Robinson. The foul's going to go on Brianna Logan. Her first and the team's 6th. Martinez to inbound it, gets it to Powell in the corner. Cassidy Ranger slips, but she regains her feet. Powell now putting up a floater. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound goes to Ida Crow. Ida Crow dribbling a forward pass to Coles on the fast break, and a beautiful finish there by Teresa Coles on the reverse layup, and Coach Billy Gotzi's going to call a timeout. Lead has been cut down to 5, 27-22. We'll take a break here on IonaInsider.com. The Saints are on a 5-0 run, cut into this Iona lead.
Check out JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue on City Island, serving fresh seafood, sumptuous sizzling steaks, and delicious Italian specialties. JP's is open every day year-round. Come in for lunch at JP's Waterside every day starting at 11. Don't forget about us for catering all your special occasions either. Walk-ins and reservations are accepted. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue right there on City Island. Give us a call at 718-885-3364. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant on City Island.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action
All the way to the finish.
at Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
27-22 the score. Iona leading this one. 4:01 to go here in the first half. Stay tuned for the Iona Insider halftime show. I'll be joined by Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz to talk about the first half and all things Iona basketball. And all things MAC basketball, as there are 5 MAC basketball games on tap today. That'll update you on there. The rest of the games tipping off at 2 p.m. as Martinez brings the ball up the floor for the Gales. Now D'Angelo has it being guarded by Logan, but it seems like Siena's reverted back to their man-to-man defense. D'Angelo dribbling it around, 10 seconds on the shot clock. D'Angelo kick out to Cassie Ranger, goes off Cassie Ranger's hands, and it'll go back to Siena. Another turnover for Iona. A little bit of a sloppy first half as Siena has 9 turnovers. Iona has 8. Each team will be shooting 1-1 for the rest of the half. Iona's saving grace has been their 3-point shot and their solid defense, especially on Kanika Cummings. But she has the ball right now, being guarded by Powell as Jaredor looks to enter at the next whistle for the Gales. Now Cummings, her pass almost thrown away by Powell. Now it goes back to Crow. Crow driving, puts up a shot off the side of the backboard, but she gets her own rebound. 1 second on the shot clock. Logan puts up a prayer, and it is good over Haley D'Angelo. Oh, they're going to say that's a 3-point field goal. So Lee cut down to 2, but D'Amica Martinez comes down the floor, immediately answers with a pull-up jumper. That's the first points in quite a while for D'Amica Martinez. She's now got 19. As Logan feeds it down low to Donahue, and she is fouled in the process. I'm going to call a foul on Haley D'Angelo, a reach-in foul. Haley D'Angelo, her first personal. She'll take a seat on the bench as Donahue will head to the free throw line once again. Donahue's first of the 1-on-1 up on its way. No good. Rebounded by Jaredor. And now Powell will handle the point guard position. Rangers setting a screen. Powell now matched up on Crow. Gonna take her off the dribble, and Crow called for the reach-in foul. I think she smiles because she knew that one. Couldn't keep up with Alicia Powell. And the junior guard will now head to the charity stripe for the first time today, where she hits at an 83% clip on the year. First up on its way, and good. Second one does not fall down as Logan pulls down the rebound. That was the first point of the day, though, for Alicia Powell. And then they're going to call a body foul on Powell. And Haley D'Angelo running to the scorer's table, most likely coming in to replace Powell. And yes, the junior is going to take a seat with 2 personal fouls. Her and Joy Adams each have 2 personal fouls. Adams has not seen action since roughly that 5-minute mark, as a free throw missed badly by Logan. And the rebound pulled down by Ranger. Now Ranger, in the transition defense, looked to pop the 3 from D'Angelo's feed, but said she couldn't get it, and now Martinez has it on the right wing. Martinez dribbling to the top of the key. Picks up her dribble, gives it to D'Angelo. D'Angelo looking to drive on Coles. 10 seconds on the shot clock, though. Feed to Martinez on matchup on Coles. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Spin move, goes baseline. The floater, no good. Rebound goes to Logan. Logan pushing the tempo. 2-on-3 fast break in Siena's favor. Down low pass, Coles goes to Donahue, and it goes off Donahue's hands. And it'll go to Iona. 30-25 the score here, 1:55 left. Now Robinson has it left side. She's been quiet today since her three-point field goal she hit earlier on. This time she drives, and a beautiful finish there. Soft touch off the glass gives Iona a 7-point lead. Alea Robinson now with 7 points, 3 of 4 from the floor. But down low, Siena answers quickly. Megan Donahue puts it in. That took less than 5 seconds off the shot clock. A minute 22 to go in the first half. 32-27 the score. Martinez, pump fake the three. Now Cassie Ranger in the corner. Long, that's an air ball, and the rebound goes to Coles. Coles, long pass to Ida Crow. Ida Crow sees that she doesn't have numbers and dribbles it out. Now gives it to Logan. Logan will take the jumper. It is good. Martinez went for the steal there. Left Logan. Logan made her pay for it. And the lead's cut down to 3. Under a minute to go. Siena closing out this half strong. It's D'Angelo dribbling left side. Martinez looking to get open at the top of the key. Martinez wants it, and they're going to call a traveling violation on Haley D'Angelo. Martinez wanted that ball at the top of the key. But another turnover for Iona. Haley D'Angelo now with 2 turnovers to go along with her 5 assists. Her and Martinez have played the most minutes this half. 19 minutes played thus far for Martinez. She hasn't even taken a seat. D'Angelo's played 18. Now Kanika Cummings on the far side. Gives it to Ida Crow at the top of the key. She'll take a three-pointer. No good. Rebound goes to Cummings, and a new shot clock for the Saints. The shot clock is actually turned off, and there's 20 seconds remaining on the game clock. Saints have a chance to tie this one up if they hit a 3 before the half, but Cummings from the free throw, and her shot blocked by Gerador. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gerador on the tip. So we'll stay with Siena. Brianna Logan checking in, replacing Sierra Stewart. Logan gets in the inbound to Crow. Crow with 10 seconds remaining on the game clock. Gonna give it to Cummings. Cummings is most likely gonna take the last shot here. 5 seconds left. Martinez guarding her. Now Ranger switches onto her. Cummings drives, pull-up jumper off the backboard, no good. And that's the halftime buzzer. After the opening 20 minutes, the Iona College Gales lead by 3, 32-29 over the Siena Saints, and a rumbling and tumbling, uneven first half. Both teams struggling with turnovers, but Iona, the three-point shot, has elevated them to this 3-point lead. Again, stay tuned to the Iona Insider Halftime Show, where I'll be joined by Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz. We'll discuss this first half in all of its glorious detail. I want to thank you, everyone, for joining me here on this Saturday afternoon here on IonaInsider.com. Iona leading by 3 at halftime.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are 1, 2, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information, complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action
All the way to the finish.
at Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Welcome back here to IonaInsider.com. It's the halftime show, being joined by Assistant Director of Operations Mike Ritz. Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, Johnny. How are you?
32-29, the Siena Saints are trailing the Iona Gales, but let's just say the first half wasn't a pretty one, really, for either squad.
Oh no, definitely not. I think at least on our end, it's just Siena's defense. Really, it's just so unique that definitely different than what we're used to seeing, especially on the full court press. But we started off cold, except for D'Amica. She really kept us in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, she had 15 of Iona's first 17 points. But what about the Siena defense is so unique that maybe gives the Gales a little bit of difficulty?
Well, first of all, they throw so much. They throw so many different girls at us because they play so many girls. I think that plays into it, and I think that they're very active. They have very active hands. I think that they get a lot of deflections, as you see in the first half, especially on Alicia Powell and Haley D'Angelo when we're trying to get into motion, when we're trying to get into our set plays. As you can see, like the passes that we've thrown haven't been what they're used to seeing, and it's throwing D'Amica off, and it's definitely throwing Aaliyah off too.
But Iona has 9 assists on 11 field goals. So with that all being said, they're finding good looks. The passes are getting there, but just a lot more difficulty. And Haley D'Angelo playing well, 5 assists thus far. We mentioned D'Amica Martinez hit her first 5 shots from deep. She was absolutely on fire, but she kind of cooled down in the first half. Why do you think that was?
And she forced a lot, especially. Good thing her threes are going in, because did she hit a 2-pointer in the first half? Because I really think a lot of it was forced. She had a couple pump fakes. She dribbled in, and a couple girls on her. I think she forced a couple, especially early on in the shot clock. Yeah, I think we should have worked the ball a little more in the first half. But I think that just comes with nerves and everything else in the beginning of the game, and I think we'll settle in the second half.
28-17, Siena is out rebounding Iona. Also, Siena has 11 offensive boards. What can the Gales do to solve that problem?
Box out. No.
Is it that simple?
I think what makes it worse is 6 of our rebounds are dead ball rebounds, so it's not even. It's not even us getting the rebound and pushing it out, because that hurts us, because we get a rebound, we go out on transition. So I think they're really limiting Sabrina. They're keeping her out of the paint to try to rebound, and we aren't even getting we're not getting 50-50 balls either on these long threes that we're missing. So Siena's a scrappy team, we know that, and we got to come out in the second half ready to play.
Joy Adams played only 13 minutes. She sat down with only 5 minutes to go, got 2 personal fouls. Same goes for Alicia Powell. Do you think Joy Adams, is she going to have to come out this second half and really enforce herself down low on the paint?
Without a doubt, we need her to, because we can't keep getting out rebounded by 11. That's the way Siena needs to play. They need to get on the boards. They need to fight on the glass for them to get their points, and we need to stop them or we're getting stops, but us not being able to get the rebound limits us to get out in the transition and get some easy buckets.
All right, let's revert back to the Fairfield game, because I want to ask you about something that me and both Mike DeMurtis, we were calling the game, we both noticed. It was that Haley D'Angelo was getting underneath the skin of Felicia DeCruz. And Felicia DeCruz at one point got an offensive foul call on her because she literally just shoved Haley D'Angelo with 2 hands. And D'Angelo was smiling the entire time, happy with herself. I want to get your mindset. You played varsity basketball in high school. You've been with these girls a long time. You know basketball. What's it like when you're a defender and you know you're underneath someone's skin and there's nothing they can do to get by?
Oh, well, that's a great feeling that you know that they're in ahead. But going back to Haley and DeCruz, that didn't just happen. That's been going on for a couple years now. There's always been a little fight between them. I think it just comes with point guards. But I mean, I think it's healthy. You know, anything that'll motivate a player is good, especially Haley. When you all she needed to do was that grin, and it got the girls going because she saw that fight in Haley, and she was great on DeCruz, and that was a big reason why we won because we limited DeCruz to almost nothing. She only had a couple of assists, and she didn't really score, so that matchup was really key in our win against Fairfield.
Yeah, Haley D'Angelo, does she need any more motivation than she does normally? I mean, she comes out on the floor and gives her heart out every single game. Also, big improvement for Iona in that Fairfield game was only 24 points in the paint allowed. So far today, though, they've allowed 18. What's been the big difference in your mind?
Well, at least on the Fairfield aspect, we knew right away that Katie Szynski was somebody that we needed to stop. Here, it's just we just can't finish our defensive stops, and they're getting points on their second chance points. 18 points in the paint, five second chance points. I think that definitely plays a big role.
Now, I can't let you go here because there's a little rivalry between you and our sports information director, John Higgins. There's a big matchup tonight in college basketball. I don't know if you guys know. Duke is going to the Carrier Dome to play the Qs. Mike Ritz here, a huge Duke fan, or SID. John Higgins, a huge Qs fan. Hopefully we get back in time for the start of the game tonight, but I want to get your take on this huge game in NCAA basketball.
It's huge. I'm a little worried, but excited. I think it's great for basketball to have that Qs Duke. They're calling it an instant rivalry, which not really. Let's wait for them to play, but two great coaches, two of the best coaches in the game, Coach K and Jim Boeheim, and I'm just worried about Syracuse's length because that's going to bother the heck out of Duke.
I mean, I know John Higgins is going to brag a little bit if the Qs wins. I know.
Oh, without a doubt. Oh, and I mean, if Duke wins, just because I know I'm not going to hear the end of it from Higgins, he'll definitely hear it from me if Duke ends up on top.
Well, hopefully things work out well. Also, I put you on the spot a couple of weeks ago saying that Jackie Marshall was beating you in three-point contests, but there's been a recent development. Would you like to share?
Oh, yes. I finally got Jackie. Me and Eric both got Jackie. 15 shots, 15 threes. Your boy makes 10 of them. Jackie Marshall unfortunately makes 8 for her, and I haven't played since. And I told her on the bus now that I'm 1-0.
Are you going to retire? Are you retiring?
I might. I'm thinking about hanging it up
on top.
At least against Jackie. No, she won't let me do that.
Who are you going to take on next, though?
Oh no, it has to be Jackie. If not, I'm gonna start talking to Cassidy because Cass keeps watching our games. I think she wants to get in on it.
I think she does.
So probably the next move is probably gonna be Cass, but Jackie's not gonna let me go down that easy.
No, I'm sure she'll want a rematch. But before we let you go here, what does Iona need to do here in the second half? At one point they had a 10-point lead, but Siena really closed out the half strong. What do the Gales need to do to get back on front, get back their offensive mojo?
I mean, rebounding is the obvious answer, but I also think we need to do better on our transition defense. I think they're getting way too many easy baskets. I understand if we're missing our shots, but then once we miss our shots, it just feels like we're not getting back, or at least one person's getting back, and they're getting the easy buckets. You know, it's a two-way game, and just because Meek misses a shot over here doesn't mean we can't come back down and play defense. So I think obviously rebounding and our transition defense has to get way better.
All right, Mike, thank you for joining me, and good luck to your Duke Blue Devils tonight.
I appreciate it, Johnny. Thanks.
Stay tuned for the second half here on IonaInsider.com.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information, complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action
All the way to the finish.
at Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hour, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome back here to IonaInsider.com. Just at the trail moments of halftime, the Iona College Gales leading the Siena Saints 32-29. It's a battle between the first place team in the MAC, your Iona Gales, and the bottom cellar dweller, the Siena Saints. But I was talking with Coach Billy Gotzi and Assistant Director of Operations Mike Rich, who we just spoke to. The Siena team is underperforming. They're a team that has talent, but just hasn't been able to really hone it in yet. 5 of their conference losses have come by single digits. And right now they're a pesky team. And Assistant Coach Liz Lear, actually, it was 2 days prior to the game, she says, I'm worried about the Siena game because they just play scrappy teams. They play every team tough. They rarely ever get blown out, or it's really uncompetitive. And right now we're seeing that to the fullest extent here. The Saints ending the first half on a very quality run. And right now the Iona lead is only 3, and it's not a comfortable one. Looking at the Iona stats, they shot 37% as a team. They shot 54% from deep, 7 of 13. For Siena, they shot 37% from the floor, 1 of 9 from long range. That 1 3-pointer was at the shot clock made by Brianna Logan. But looking at the key individual stats, Siena 18 points in the paint, Iona only 2. Also, Siena has 5 second chance points, Iona 0. And Siena has 8 fast break points, Iona 0. The score has been tied once. There's been 3 lead changes. And Iona will send out their starters to begin the second half. For the Saints, it looks like their starters will be entering the floor as well. Gales will start with possession of the ball, leading by 3 here in the Gales' 12th conference game of the year. D'Angelo gets the inbound, immediately feeds it to Powell, and here we go. Powell driving baseline, double team by Crow, and coming now to Martinez. Martinez being guarded closely by Coles, and a foul is going to be called on Siena. It's going to go against Coles. That's her first personal foul. And 10 seconds in, we have a team foul on Siena. And Martinez to inbound. It gets to Gerador. Now Gerador feeds it to Powell. And the Gales will set up their offense. Powell to Joy Ems at the elbow. Back to Powell. She'll drive baseline. The pull-up jumper. It is good. Good stop on a dime jumper there from Alicia Powell. Her first field goal of the game. Iona putting on a press. Cummings. Long pass to Coles. Feeds it to Crow. Then Crow, the tip pass to Donahue. And Donahue lays it in from the right side. And the leads quickly cut back down to 3. Transition has been the enemy for Iona. They have not been able to get in transition. They haven't been able to stop the Saints either. D'Angelo now dribbling around a double team, driving to the left block. Now dribbles back out to the top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Feeds it to Powell. D'Angelo setting a screen. Powell will take the pull-up long two-pointer. Doesn't get the roll, and Donahue gets the rebound. Not a lot of ball movement there in that possession for Iona, and the Saints make them pay as now Crow handles it, being guarded by Adams. Adams with 2 personal fouls and cold drive left side. Kick out to Cummings. Cummings now dribbles it. Cross-court pass to Stewart. Stewart driving to center of the paint, and they're going to call a foul on Haley D'Angelo for the arm bar on the drive. Her second personal, first team foul in Iona this half. As Stewart looking to inbound it. Almost a 5-second violation, but she gets it in, and Cummings runs it down in the backcourt. Now Cummings will drive on Martinez. Goes into a double team, and they're going to call a charge on Kamika Cummings. That charge is going to be drawn by, I believe, Alicia Powell. Iona will regain possession, up by 3, 34-31, 18-30 to go here in the second half. D'Angelo's pass to Martinez, miscommunication. Martinez was going to the corner. However, D'Angelo thought she was going to the wing. And the ball went sailing out of bounds into the Iona bench. Now Cummings will bring the ball forward for the Saints. Martinez switches on to Cummings. Cummings will drive now, and she loses control over dribble, and then that's a travel. So just like that, off of the Iona turnover, the Saints cannot capitalize as they commit a turnover of their own. That is 13 team turnovers for the Saints, being their own worst enemy right now, as they do average roughly 20 turnovers a game. That's last in the MAC. Joy Adams draws a personal foul driving the baseline. It's going to be the second team foul on Siena. It was before she took the jump shot, though. Third team foul for Siena this half, excuse me. Second personal foul on Ida Crow. Now Martinez in the corner off the inbound, still being guarded by Cummings. She'll dribble it out. Sands in their 2-3 zone. Martinez will drive it. Great dish to Adams. Then Adams is fouled hard on the way up. But a great look by Tamika Martinez to set up Adams there. Talking about that chemistry that Coach Gotti discussed in the pregame interview. That is 3 on Kanika Cummings. Adams' first free throw is off. Adams on the year shooting 77% from the free throw line. Second one is up and on its way, and that's nothing but net. Joy Adams makes 1 of 2 and gives Iona a 4-point lead, 35-31. Iona putting on a press. Kanika Cummings, long pass to Coles. Coles driving on Gerador, and she lays it in over the senior. And the lead's cut down to 2. Now Tamika Martinez has it, looking to answer, losing control of it, then dishes out to Adams. Adams has it being guarded by Coles. Adams looking to take her off the dribble, the pull-up jumper on the baseline. It is short, rebound pulled down by Crow. Saints can tie it up here with a 2-pointer or take the lead if anyone wants to man up and take the 3. Stewart will take the pull-up long 2-pointer, and this game is tied at 35. The Saints come out with more energy here to start the second half. The Gales a little bit flat, and just like that, we're knotted at 35. 16:53 to go here as Powell picks up her dribble on the elbow. Now kicks out to D'Angelo. Alay Robinson at the scorer's table now for the Gales. Adams dribbling, now being guarded by Cummings. She can take him off the dribble. She does. The pull-up floater, no good. Tamika Martinez with the offensive rebound. Then an acrobatic putback gives the Gales back a 2-point lead. Tamika Martinez now has 21 points. And then a turnover by Siena. Going too fast for their own good. Trying to break the Iona press. And Teresa Coles fell out of bounds with the ball. So Iona can build on this 2-point lead. Haley D'Angelo takes a seat for Iona. 16:28 to go here in the second half. Coach Gotzi pulls Haley D'Angelo aside for a conversation as Powell dribbling on the left side, drives center of the paint, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Alicia Powell, saying she used her elbow to push off. And just like that, Haley D'Angelo comes in replacing Alicia Powell, who now has 3 personal fouls and will take a seat. And just like that, Kanika Cummings will take a seat as well for the Saints. Kelsey Booth checking in for Coach Allie Jacks. Now Ida Crow breaks the press fairly easily off of a feed from Sierra Stewart, but Donahue can't convert on the pass from Crow, but an offensive rebound falls to Siena. And with 16 minutes to go here in the second half, Iona holding a 2-point lead. The Saints can tie it up here with the field goal, and Kelsey Booth looked to take the 3. She will. It is blocked by Joy Adams, and the rebound goes to Aaliyah Robinson. She tries dribbling out of a double team, but it's stolen away by Ida Crow. Then she drives on Jared Orr, two-handed rejection. No new shot clock, 23 seconds on it as Sierra Stewart dribbles it out. Coach Allie Jacks telling them to slow down to reset their offense. Good block there by Sabrina Jared to prevent the layup from Crow. As Coles' jumper doesn't fall and Joy Adams pulls down the rebound. Joy Adams now with 5 rebounds and 6 points. Coach Billy Gotzi urging her team to show some energy. Aaliyah Robinson looking to get some energy, and yes, she does. A 3-point field goal from Aaliyah Robinson. The spark off the bench now give her 10 points on the day. 4 of 5 from the floor. She's made 4 in a row. And it's a 5-point lead for the Gales, 40-35. 15 minutes to go here in the second half. Sierra Stewart feeds it down to Donahue. Post move on Jared or puts it in. The freshman showing some poise down low in the paint against one of the premier defenders in the MAC. Megan Donahue now with 12 points to lead all scorers for the Saints. She's 5 of 7 from the floor. D'Angelo drives baseline kick to Jared Orr puts it up. Oh, it doesn't go, but she's fouled by the freshman. She'll head to the free throw line, but we'll take a short timeout first. With 14:32 to go in the second half, Iona leads 40-37 over Siena.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action
All the way to the finish.
at Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Back here on IonaInsider.com, John Stanko joining you. Iona leading Siena 40-37. Aaliyah Robinson now with 10 points off the bench. That makes it 5 of her past 7 games. She's registered double digits. This incredible run from the sophomore spark plug started at Marist, where she played 30 minutes, recorded 17 points, including 4 of 5 from long range. Then she had 17 points once again in the impressive win at Fairfield. Took a little bit of a respite against Manhattan, only 4 points in 23 minutes. But then she put in 16 points in only 18 minutes at Monmouth, and then 10 points against St. Peter's. And Iona's last win against Fairfield, she only played 18 minutes, took 6 shots, registered 6 points. But today, she's shooting incredibly well. And Jared will now head to the free throw line, where the center is hitting 73% on the year. Jared, 73% right now would be a career high in a season if she kept this pace up for the remainder of the year, as the first one is off the back of the rim. The second one up on its way. And that rolls home. That's a 4-point lead for the Gales, 41-37. Siena coming out shooting 50% so far this half, 4 of 8 from the floor. As Booth looks to add on to it, but she misses a hook shot from the left block, and the rebound pulled down by Adams, crossing over Coles, now crossing over Booth, but it's tipped out of bounds by Coles, who's reaching in, trying to stop the fast break, and does so. Coach Allie Jacks urging her team to get a stop right now, sensing the Iona momentum may be well on its way back to what it was midway through the first half when they had a 10-point lead. Robinson driving to the Siena logo. Coles hedging out far. Great look from Aaliyah Robinson to Joy Adams. Oh, the bucket doesn't fall. But Adams will head back to the free throw line. A great look from Aaliyah Robinson. Not only can she shoot, but she can dish it as well. The foul goes on Clara Soleil Anglada, who checked in at the last whistle. That's her second personal. 6th team foul already on Siena, as Joy Adams' first free throw is no good. Kanika Cummings comes in, replacing Teresa Coles. Still 14 minutes to go here in the second half, and one more foul on Siena will put Iona in the bonus for the remainder of the game. But as I mentioned before in the pregame show, Iona not hitting too well on their free throws. They're hitting 66% today. They're hitting 68% over the past 5 games. Now Brianna Logan checking in for the Saints. That's a steal by Joy Adams as she tried to get it to Mullings. Joy Adams dish out to Martinez. Martinez for 3 from the corner. Yes! D'Amica Martinez now with 24 points, and just like that, Iona's opened up an 8-point lead, 45-37. Defense leading to offense for Iona. Iona putting on their press. Brianna Logan dribbles through Aaliyah Robinson and Haley D'Angelo, but she misses the layup, goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to Iona. Ida Crow checking in for the Saints. They're actually going to call a foul underneath. At first, I thought the ball went out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul on Siena. The foul is going to go against Allison Mullings. It's her first, but now it's 1-1 for Iona. Joy Adams heads back to the free throw line. And makes the first. D'Amica Martinez now with 24 points. Is 6 of 7 from long range, which ties a career high, which she last did at Monmouth this season. One more field goal to new career high for D'Amica Martinez, setting records seemingly every game. The 10-point lead for Iona, as Joy Adams made both free throws. As bringing the ball down the floor, the ball went out of bounds. It was off an Iona player, so it's going to stay with Siena. At first, the officials said it was going to go to the Gales, and Coach Allie Jacks had a little bit of a conniption there, but the referees conferred, and they got the correct call, and it goes to Siena. Now the Saints will look to capitalize on this opportunity as Logan looks to inbound. It gets it to Crow in the corner. Crow feeds it down low to Anglada. Anglada traveled before putting up the shot. That's another turnover for Siena. The Saints seemingly losing control here. Iona's starting to heat up offensively. D'Angelo feeds it to Robinson. Martinez hits the screen. Robinson, the free throw line jumper. It is good. Nothing but net. The silky smooth stroke of Aaliyah Robinson coming to fruition today. 12 points off the bench. 5 of 6 from the floor. 12-point lead for Iona, their largest lead of the day. As on the drive, Teresa Coles, as she got a handoff from Crow, drove, and she was fouled. The foul is going to be called on D'Amica Martinez. It's her second personal foul, third team foul on Iona. Megan Donahue re-enters the game for Coach Allie Jacks. Logan feeds it down low to Donahue, going up strong. And she lays it in, and a foul is going to be called on Sabrina Gerador, so the freshman has an opportunity for an and one play. Megan Donahue really impressing me with her effort today. She has 14 points. Megan Donahue, her career high is 15, and as she knocks down that free throw, she has tied it. Her 15 points came at Manhattan on January 5th this season. D'Angelo driving kick out to Robinson on the left side. Robinson driving to the top of the key. The free throw line jumper puts up a floater off the backboard. No good offensive rebound. Joy Adams, she gets it, and then she puts in her own floater, and it drops in. 51-40, the Gales lead. 12:15 to go. Cummings driving all the way as the Saints break the Iona press easily. And Cummings is fouled on her way to the basket. Sierra Stewart checking in, replacing Brianna Logan. 15th foul on Iona. The foul went on Aaliyah Robinson, her second personal. Stewart looking for the inbound safety net. D'Angelo thought about the steal and then backed off of it as Cummings has it and he hands off to Stewart. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 12:05 in the game. Stewart feeds it down low to Donahue. Donahue once again with the left hand. Oh, she's fouled again. But this time the basket doesn't drop, but she'll still head to the free throw line with a chance for a new career high. The foul goes on Sabrina Gerador. It's her third personal. Alicia Powell looking to check in for Iona. Donahue's first, no good off for the front of the rim. Megan Donahue, freshman out of Mogadore, Ohio, played her high school basketball at Archbishop Hoban High School. As the second one up on its way, and it's no good. She goes 0 for 2, and Robinson pulls it down for Iona. She's going coast to coast with full tempo, spin move, and before the shot, a travel violation called. And that's going to bring us to an official timeout. With 11:57 to go, Iona puts on a good run there during that 4-minute stretch and opened up an 11-point lead. And the Gales lead 51-40 over the Siena Saints.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
Back here on IonaInsider.com, the Gales hold a 51-40 lead over the Siena Saints. Leading the charge for Iona, D'Amica Martinez with 24 points on 8 of 15 shooting. Aaliyah Robinson, 12 points off the bench on 5 of 7 shooting. Joy Adams, 11 points and 8 rebounds, well on her way to a double-double. Haley D'Angelo has 5 assists for the Gales. And a careless turnover by the Saints as they were inbounding it. Anita Crow was expecting to have an easy way up the sideline, but an Iona defender came out of nowhere and forced a traveling violation. So the turnover struggles for Siena continue. A team that's 1-10 in the MAC has turned the ball over 16 times, and we still have just about roughly 12 minutes to go here. As down low, Haley D'Angelo, a pass to Joy Adams. Oh, she can't finish the layup, but she's fouled on the elbow, and she'll take 2 shots from the free throw line. Joy Adams frustrated with herself because that was actually an easy opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play. Adams is 4 for 6 from the free throw line today, makes that 5 for 7. What's impressive is that Joy Adams, out of her 8 rebounds, only 1 of them is offensive. Iona only has 5 offensive rebounds, and 3 of them are dead ball rebounds, as the second one is off the front of the rim, rebounded by Cummings. So an area of the game they usually dominate is being contained well, but yet they still hold a 12-point lead, 52-40, 11:30 to go. And they're going to call a foul on Alicia Powell, reaching in on Sierra Stewart, and that is Alicia Powell's 4th personal foul. And Coach Billy Gotzi has a decision to make. Does she leave the junior in there as Cassie Ranger heads over to the scorer's table? And Mia Willingham checking in for the Saints, replacing Teresa Coles, and Alicia Powell will take a seat on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Powell having an effective game, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 points. She's doing the little things well, though, putting great ball pressure on as Sierra Stewart knocks down the first free throw. Sierra Stewart now has 3 points on the day, 2 assists, as the second one up and on its way, and it is good. So now it's a 10-point lead for the Gales, 52-42. That ball is tipped away by Willingham. She steals it away from D'Angelo. She goes coast to coast, and it's rejected by Aaliyah Robinson.
Let's go, we got it!
Haley D'Angelo usually does not get the ball swiped away from her, but that time the freshman Willingham did so. However, Robinson made sure she didn't convert. However, on the inbound, Ida Crow puts it in and lead back down to single digits. D'Angelo sets the screen for Martinez for 3. She is fouled on the 3-point field goal, so she'll head to the line for 3 shots. Coach Alec Jack's not happy with that one, disgusted look on her face. Sierra Stewart called for the foul. It's her 3rd personal, 9th team foul. So from here on out, Iona will be shooting 2 shots as Tamika Martinez knocks down the first one. The next foul will bring Iona to the double bonus. Second one up on her way and in. Haley D'Angelo has 4 turnovers today. Her career high, or her season high, excuse me, was 5 turnovers in a win against Wagner. As Cummings now gets it, and the pass from Ida Crow is stolen away by Aaliyah Robinson. Cummings got it to Crow, and Crow trying to feed it to Stewart, but Aaliyah Robinson read the passing lane, got her hand in the way, and then was fouled in the process on trying to dribble and start a fast break opportunity for Iona, so she'll head to the free throw line. She'll head to the free throw line for the first time today, looking to add on to her 12 points. Robinson on the year, shooting 67% from the charity stripe. As she bends her knees, the first one up on its way, and no good off the back of the rim. Kelsey Booth coming in, replacing Ida Crow. Second way up on it's in, no good. Cummings gets the rebound. And Siena now looking to cut into this 11-point lead that Iona has, 55-44. And Stewart, miscommunication, looked to feed it to Donahue on the baseline, but Donahue drove toward the basket, and the ball went sailing to the Siena Dancers. So Iona will regain possession, make that 17 turnovers for Siena today. Iona has 14 turnovers. 9 of those coming in the first half. Is on the offensive end. Jory Adams was driving to the center of the paint and had it swiped out of bounds, but he'll stay with Iona with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Now Martinez telling Adams to get open, and Adams does get it off the feed. She'll get it out to Martinez. Martinez looks to spot up for three, being guarded by Willingham in this 2-3 zone. Now Stewart matched up on her. To Robinson at the free throw line. Dump down low to Jory Adams. Can she put in the layup? Yes, she can. Great jump pass there from Aaliyah Robinson to Joy Adams. Now they're going to call a blocking foul on Tamika Martinez as Sierra Stewart was going up the sideline. That's 3 on Tamika Martinez. She's got to be smart out there on the floor now. And we're going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way here. From Alumni Recreation Center on the campus of Siena College with 10-11 to go. Both teams are in the bonus as Sierra Stewart misses the first of the 1-and-1, and Joy Adams pulls down the rebound. Joy Adams now has 9 rebounds on the day, 1 away from a double-double, as Adams has it now on the paint off the feed from Robinson, and she's fouled on the way up, so she'll get 2 shots. The foul's going to be called on number 20. That is Kanika Cummings, and that's 4 personal fouls on the senior from Monroe, Connecticut. Their second leading scorer on the season, averaging 9 points per game. As Adams' first free throw is off the back of the rim and no good. But Coach Allie Jacks is leaving Cummings in there with 4 personal fouls. Coach Allie Jacks must be thinking, now you're down by 14 as Jory Adams makes the second one. You're down by 14, you got to make a run somehow or another. And with one of your best scorers on the bench, that's not going to happen. As now Stewart feeds it to Teresa Coles, who's been quiet here in the second half. Now it's to Cummings on the far side wing. Now to Sierra Stewart in the corner, back to Coles. Now it's Willingham at the top of the key. Crossover on Robinson, puts up a floater off the side of the rim, no good. Saves her own shot, gives it out to Teresa Coles. New shot clock for the Saints. Cummings to Coles, driving center of the paint, gets by Joy Adams and lays it in with the right hand. Good drive there by Teresa Coles, weaving through Iona defenders to finish over Joy Adams. 9:19 to go. Iona leading 58-46. Adams. D'Angelo setting a screen, and Adams goes the other side, but she misses the baseline jumper, and Coles pulls down the rebound. Coles looking to go coast to coast, feeds it to Willingham. Willingham misses the layup. Stewart pulls down the offensive rebound, then is fouled by Joy Adams, and she'll head to the free throw line. That is 3 personal fouls on Joy Adams. The fouls are starting to mount for both teams. 3 personal fouls on Tamika Martinez, 3 personal fouls on Joy Adams, 3 personal fouls on Sabrina Gerador, 4 personal fouls on Alicia Powell. As Stewart knocks down the first of the 1-on-1. For the Saints, you got 3 personal fouls on Sierra Stewart, 3 on Ida Crow, and then 4 on Kanika Cummings. Second one up and in, and it leads back down to 10 with 9 minutes to go, 58-48. Tamika Martinez lost her shoe. Looking to slip it on quickly and start running into the offense. It's not fully on her foot, and they're going to call a backcourt violation as Martinez looking to put on her shoe. It leads to a turnover for Iona. And you are allowed to play without your shoe. The ref will toss it off the court. Then at the next dead ball, you're allowed to put it back on. That's what Tamika Martinez is doing now. And she can't undo the knot on her shoe. As Haley D'Angelo coming over now to help her get it undone. Getting out sarcastic applause from the crowd as she slips it on, then ties the double knot. 8:50 to go. Iona does lead by 10. And we are back underway. Sierra Stewart feeds it to Coles at the top of the key. Cummings sets a screen. Coles uses it. Now drives to the free throw line, and they're going to call a foul on the way up. They're going to call a foul on Tamika Martinez. That's 4 on the reigning MAC Player of the Year. And it doesn't matter if she was shooting or not because it's 2 shots either way. Teresa Coles heading to the free throw line. First one is no good. That was Teresa Coles' first attempt from the free throw line. Coles, the junior out of Loudonville, New York. Homegrown product for the Saints. Has 7 rebounds, 12 points on 6 of 9 shooting. The second one is up and in. Haley D'Angelo now going to drive right side. Feed it to Aaliyah Robinson. Robinson dribbling to the top of the key. Gets it to Joy Adams. Now Adams back to Robinson playing hot potato. She'll take the jumper. It's blocked by Donahue. But the pass is tipped. Joy Adams gets the steal. Crossing it over. The floater. Great play by Joy Adams to pull up and get the floater over Mullings after forcing the steal. Great effort there by the sophomore to give Iona back a double-digit lead, 60-49. 8 minutes to go here in the second half. Sierra Stewart, the floater in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Cassidy Ranger. And she hands off to Haley D'Angelo. And now Aaliyah coming off a couple of screens. The three's not open. Joy Adams now has it near side right in front of me. Feeds it to Jared or on the block. That shot is off the side of the backboard. Rebound pulled down by Willingham. 2-on-1 fast break for the Saints. Willingham feeds it to Cole. She misses the layup. She gets her own offensive rebound. Then she's fouled on the way up on the second opportunity. They're going to call the foul, I believe, on Aaliyah Robinson. And that's her third personal foul. With 7:37 to go, the fouls are mounting up for both sides, but Iona still holds an 11-point lead, 60-49.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Goal Club, call the Goal Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Back here on IonaInsider.com, Iona holds a 60-49 lead, but the Gales' foul trouble really starting to become a situation here. Joy Adams has 3. Same with Sabrina Gerador. 4 personal fouls on Alicia Powell, Tamika Martinez, and now 3 on Aaliyah Robinson off the bench. Now it's Teresa Coles heading to the free throw line where she's 1 for 2 today. Currently has 13 points, 8 rebounds as the first one is in. And now Coles bends her knees. The front spin, and it is good. And it's a 9-point lead with 7:30 to go on the dot. Spencer Gray seeing the first minutes of the day for Iona. She feeds it to D'Angelo, now gives it to Adams. Gray to the corner to Robinson. Back to Gray, right in front of where I'm sitting. Crosses over on Willingham. Now back to Robinson for 3. Oh, in and out. Doesn't fall, and Willingham pulls down the rebound. Willingham, long pass to Ida Crow. She corrals it like a wide receiver one-handed. Now she'll drive baseline, put it up over Robinson. It is in. Now it's a 7-point lead with 7 minutes to go. D'Angelo driving all the way, losing control of it. Now feeds it to Joy Adams. It's stripped by Willingham. Fight for it on the ground. Adams has it. Kick out. Cassie Ranger drives baseline. The mid-range jumper doesn't fall. Joy Adams, the offensive rebound. She puts it up. It goes in and the foul. Big sequence there for Iona. And Joy Adams now has a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play. Kanika Cummings, Brianna Logan, and Megan Donahue re-entering the game for Siena. And gave Joy Adams yet another double-double with 19 points, 10 rebounds. Continuing her streak of double-doubles in MAC play. The free throw is up and on its way. It is no good off the back of the rim, and Logan pulls down the rebound. 62-53 the score, 6:35 to go. On the far side wing, Logan feeds it to Coles. Now Coles driving near side. Now feeds it to Stewart in the paint. Jump stop, kick out to Logan. Logan wants to shoot the three, but D'Angelo closes out quickly. Now it's back to Sierra Stewart at the top of the key. Now Kavika Cummings with 5 seconds on the shot clock. What's she going to do? Being guarded by Gray. One-on-one matchup, Cummings driving. Puts it in with the left hand. Got by the freshman. Cassie Ranger inbounds it to Joy Adams of Siena. Starting to put on their man-to-man press. D'Angelo now has it and gets it over the timeline. Feeds it down low to Joy Adams. Will take the pull-up jumper. Oh, it doesn't run a home. Offensive rebound, Cassie Ranger. Kick out to Haley D'Angelo. And a new shot clock for Iona. Good kick out there by Cassie Ranger as Haley D'Angelo feeds it now to Adams. Adams drives, puts it up. Oh, she doesn't get the roll there. Rebound on the ground. Cummings falls on it. And Cummings falls a timeout. And that'll bring us to an official timeout. With 5:38 remaining, the Gales hold a 62-55 lead. The Saints trying to make a charge, but the Gales still holding on here on IonaInsider.com.
The Iona College Gold Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Back here on IonaInsider.com, the first place Gales holding on to a 7-point lead over the Siena Saints, 62-55. In other MAC play, Manhattan trailing Ryder by 1 with 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Marist holding a 27-16 lead at Monmouth. And Quinnipiac trailing Niagara with 5 minutes to go in the first half, 26-22. We're back underway here from Siena College as Coles kicks it to the corner to Brianna Logan. Logan now back to Crow. On the right side wing, Crow driving baseline, double teamed by Ranger and Aaliyah Robinson, and they're going to call a foul. Who's it going to go on? It's going to go on the sophomore Aaliyah Robinson. That's her 4th. It should be noted that Joy Adams has gotten to the free throw line 11 times here in the second half and carrying Iona offensively as Ida Crow knocks down the first. And D'Amica Martinez re-entering for Iona. However, she's only hit 6 of those 11 free throws. D'Amica Martinez has 27 points. She had 15 of Iona's first 17 points of the day. As Mullings checking in, replacing Ida Crow. 62 to 57 the score. Off the inbound, Martinez gets it, being guarded by Allison Mullings. Martinez driving all the way up the floor. She knows she has 4 personal fouls, so she can't be too aggressive here and attempt to drill a charge, but she'll take it straight to the hoop anyway, and she'll finish over Mullings. Immediately coming off the bench, D'Amica Martinez still hot, gives Iona back a 7-point lead. Now Donahue has at the top of the key, feeds it to Stewart. Stewart now dribbling, being guarded by Martinez. Swing pass to Willingham. Willingham driving to the paint, and Coach Billy Gotzi wanted a travel call, but the whistle did not blow, and it's a layup for the freshman. Now Martinez double team in the front court, but she gets it to D'Angelo. D'Angelo feeds it to Robinson, driving baseline. Nobody there. She is fouled on the way up. I believe that foul is going to go on Megan Donahue. D'Amica Martinez with 31 points. It's the first time she's scored over 30 since December 9th, when she had 42 in the record-setting game against Columbia. Robinson's first free throw is in. Ida Crow checking in for the Saints, replacing Amia Willingham, and Alicia Powell checking in for Iona, replacing Cassie Ranger. Cassie Ranger seeing good minutes today, over 10 minutes to play. Robinson second free throw, nothing but net. And a lead back up to 7 for Iona, 66 to 59. 4:25 to go here in this one. Leah Robinson matched up on Kanika Cummings. Now Crow feeds it down to Donahue. Donahue's hook shot over Adams is no good, and Adams pulls down the rebound. Feeds it to D'Angelo. And with 4:10 to go, the Gales may slow down the tempo just a little bit. Martinez splits a double team, dish down low to Adams. Adams puts it in. There's the chemistry of the Gales once again. D'Amica Martinez basically drew a triple team. As she dribbled into the paint, she dished it off nicely. A no-look pass to Adams. And a lead back up to 9 for Iona with under 4 minutes to go. And on the baseline, Teresa Coles misses her floater. Rebound being fought for. They're going to call a jump ball down low. Possession is going to stay with Siena, but that's going to bring us to an official timeout. With 3:37 to go, the Gales hold a 68-59 lead.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Goal Club, call the Goal Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Back here on IonaInsider.com. Quick correction. D'Amica Martinez has 29 points, looking to score 30 for the first time since the 42-point effort against Columbia. D'Amica Martinez 9 of 17 shooting, 6 of 7 from long range, still looking to break that career high in 3-point field goals. She's perfect from the free throw line. She does have 4 personal fouls she's battling through. Cummings looking to inbound it for the Saints. Cummings can't find anyone open. The outlet pass to Crow is tipped by Adams, but Crow corrals it. Crow cross-court pass to Cummings for 3. Oh, looked to get the bank from the corner, but it didn't drop. And the rebound falls in the hands of Joy Adams. Joy Adams was dribbling around the Siena logo, and Coach Billy Godsey didn't like what she saw, so she calls a quick 30-second timeout with 3:18 to go. Iona still leading 68-59. Looking at the team stats for Iona. Shooting 42% from the floor, shooting 63% from the free throw line, shooting 56% from long range. If that mark stays, it'll be a new season high. 30 rebounds for Iona, 7 offensive, 12 assists on 22 field goals, and remember, they assisted on their first 9 field goals. 21 personal fouls called against Iona, 20 called against Siena. The Saints shooting 39% from the floor, only 1 of 11 from deep. But they're out rebounding Iona 45-30, and 18 offensive boards for the Saints. Now Powell driving baseline, gives it to Martinez for 3. There it is! New career high for D'Amica Martinez, her 7th three-point field goal of the game. And that also gives her 32 points on the day. That one might do it, as Iona now up by 12 with under 3 minutes to go. Mullings a free throw jumper. She doesn't quite think so. She knocks it down. Leads cut down to 10, and Coach Allie Jacks calls a 30-second timeout. Just looking back at that effort against Columbia last time D'Amica Martinez scored over 30 points. She had 42 points in only 27 minutes, shot 17 of 22 from the floor. She went 6 of 9 from deep and 2 of 2 perfect from the free throw line. She also has 3 assists and 5 rebounds as well. Today, the contender for MAC Player of the Year has played 34 minutes, notched 32 points on 10 of 18 shooting, and 7 of 8 from deep. As Powell gets the inbound, we're back underway here. The Alumni Recreation Center, the Gales, did not have much luck last year under head coach Tony Bizzol, but this year, Powell driving baseline, puts Iona up by 12, and success for Iona looks to be in their near future as with 2:30 to go. They're up by 12, 73-61. Willingham crossing over D'Angelo. Kick out to Mullings. Mullings now guarding Martinez. Kick out to Willingham on the far side corner. Her jumper no good. Robinson pulls down the rebound. She's fouled. Foul goes on Teresa Coles. Robson's first free throw, nothing but net. Cummings and Crow re-enter for the Saints. Robinson's second free throw is good. Now Cummings drives right side. Beat it to Donahue down low. She looks for a quick score. She doesn't make the bucket, but she's fouled. That foul goes on Joy Adams. She now has 4 personal fouls. First free throw missed. Donahue's second free throw is good. Apologize to anyone who lost us for a couple minutes. We lost internet connection here at the Alumni Recreation Center, but it should be back now, no problem. As we'll bring it to the conclusion of this one, Iona leading by 13 over Siena. And they'll be adding to it as Alicia Powell's going to be heading to the free throw line. The Gales up 75-62, under 2 minutes to go. Megan Donahue with 4 personal fouls now for Siena. Powell's free throw drops in as Kelsey Booth checking in, replacing Aaliyah Willingham. The second free throw is good. Brandon Logan to bring the ball up the floor. Under 2 minutes to go. Iona Gunn now improved to 12-0 in the MAC. Siena gonna fall to 1-11. As Kamika Cummings knocks down the free throw line jumper, just adding to her stats right now. The senior has 8 points now on 4-10 shooting as Martinez is fouled on her way to the bucket. The Gales still being aggressive with 1:28 left. Martinez's first free throw drops in. The Gales will next be in action on February 6th at Ryder. Tip-off set for 6 p.m. That's this upcoming Thursday. The game will also be on ESPN3 for anyone who wants to tune in and watch the Gales play the Bronx. A long three-pointer by Kanika Cummings is missed, and the rebound's pulled in by Kelsey Booth, but this one's all but a formality. Now Iona up by 14 with 1:15 left. As Logan misses the jumper, rebound pulled down by Robinson, and then she's fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line. This is a 3-game road stretch for Iona. They'll start off 1-0. They'll play Ryder, as I mentioned, on the 6th. Then they'll head to Manhattan to take on the Jaspers on February 8th. Anthony Carlo will be joining me on that call on February 8th at 2 p.m. tip. Next Saturday, a week from today. As Robinson now with 17 points. If Robinson makes this point here, she'll set a new career high for points. The free throw and up and on his way. It is good. Ollie Robinson, a new career high in points, 18 for the sophomore off the bench. 5 of 9 shooting. 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from deep. Oh, she also has 4 rebounds on the day. The Siena Saints, their next game is home against Marist. It does not get any easier from here for the Saints, as a shot missed by Donahue, pulled down by Joy Adams. As subs now entering for Iona, Aurelia Kamek entering the game, Christina Rubin entering the game. 30-second timeout called by Coach Gotze. And then after that home game against Marist on the 6th, the Siena Saints will take a road trip to St. Peter's, then up to Buffalo, where they'll play Niagara and Canisius. The Siena Saints were picked 7th in the preseason poll, but as of right now, their conference record is quickly dwindling, and they may be cementing themselves as the 11th seed come MAC tournament time, come Massachusetts. St. Peter's currently sits 10th in the MAC at 2-9. So that matchup where the Saints go to St. Peter's may be crucial seeding-wise come Springfield. 20-second difference between shot clock and game clock as Powell puts up the floater. It is missed, and the rebound goes to the Saints. Seward drives all the way to the lane. She puts in the floater, and the score is now 80-66, but the shot clock is turned off. So unless Siena fouls, Iona can just dribble this one out. As it looks like that's what they're going to do. Willingham still playing tight defense. As mentioned, now feeds it to Kamek, but with 10 seconds left, the Iona Gales will remain perfect in conference play, and they will set a new Iona College basketball record with 18 consecutive wins. Congratulations to Coach Billy Gotzi in her first year, making history as the Iona Gales victorious here today, 80-66. Stay tuned for the Iona Insider post-game show where Coach Billy Gotzi will join me along with the winning player. The Gales victorious over the Siena Saints, 80-66.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
Being joined by assistant coach Ashley Kelly. Coach, congratulations on the 80-66 win. It was a little rough going in the middle there, but you guys were able to close that well. What are your thoughts?
You know, it was a rough game. I mean, Siena is a very good team. Coming up into their place, they play very well at home. You know, we just kept being persistent and kept pushing, and, you know, we executed the plays that we needed to execute down the stretch to kind of get that little cushion of a lead. But, you know, anytime you're on the road, it's going to be a tough road win.
Last year you guys came here and the team didn't play very well, but this year you guys played much better offensively, including D'Amica Martinez, 33 points, including 7 of 8 from three-point range. What can you say about her performance?
You know, D'Amica is just a game-time player. I mean, she shows up for every single game. Her work ethic off the court shows on the court, and, you know, you can just be happy for a kid that does work so hard that, you know, when she is on, you know, she's a really scary player, and she's hard to guard.
Well, also, Iona College sets history today. 18th consecutive win, the longest in Iona College basketball history, surpassing the 79-80 men's team that was coached by Jim Valvano. I mean, what's it mean to be a part of this program setting Iona College history?
You know, it's very humbling, you know, to be part of such a successful program. You know, every single game, these girls are ready to play. And again, just seeing how hard they work and letting them kind of enjoy this and get put in the record books is really nice for these young ladies, because they work extremely hard every single day, and it's just a nice feeling to be part of it, but really for them.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Now being joined by sophomore Aaliyah Robinson. Aaliyah Robinson had a great day coming off the bench. Aaliyah, congratulations on the win, 80-66 victory over the Saints. How did you feel this game went for you guys?
It went well. Like, in the beginning, we had a few things we had to fix. Our energy was low, and then second half we had to come out with energy, which we did towards the end of the game.
18 points for you, a new career high. Congratulations for you. What was working for you out there on the floor?
I was just confident. Like, when my teammates had the confidence in me, they passed me the ball. They gave me the confidence in which I had out there to knock down shots.
When D'Amica Martinez is hitting so well from the floor and knocks down 33 points, is it easier for you to get open knowing the whole defense is really gravitating toward her?
Yeah, it is, actually, because they're all going towards D'Amica, and then they're leaving the shooters wide open, which I'll knock down the shot.
Of course you will. Also, congratulations to your team. 18 consecutive wins. Iona College basketball history, longest winning streak ever, surpassing Jim Valvano's 79-80 men's team. What's it mean to be part of Iona history?
It means a lot. It means a lot that we're actually on this winning streak, and we're just going to keep it going.
All right, Aaliyah, congratulations on the win. The Iona College Gales victorious 80-66 over the Siena Saints. We'll take a short commercial break, and then we'll read the final stats here. The Iona Gales extend their MAC winning streak to 12 games and remain atop the Metro Athletic Conference.
Division I basketball returns to Springfield this March. The MAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships, where somebody could become an NCAA champion. March 6th through the 10th, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield.
Gets it off from midcourt.
Get your tickets for the MAC Basketball Championship and get into the action.
All the way to the finish.
At Ticketmaster.com, Massachusetts.com, or at the Mass Mutual Center box office. Presented by Mass Mutual Financial Group.
The Iona Gales victorious 80-66 over the Siena Saints. The Gales improved to 19-2 overall on the season, 12-0 in Metro Atlantic play. The Siena Saints fall to 16-15 overall, 1-11 in conference games. Looking at the Iona stats, the team shot 44% on the game, 59% from long range. That's a new season high for Iona. They shot 69% from the free throw line. The Gales are led by D'Amica Martinez, 33 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. She was 7 of 8 from deep, 10 of 18 from the floor overall. Then you got Joey Adams, 21 points, 13 rebounds, a double-double for her, 7 of 13 from the floor, also 6 of 11 from the free throw line. And then Aaliyah Robinson coming off the bench, setting a new career high, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 6 of 8 from the free throw line for her, 5 of 9 from the floor. And Iona, they were able to score 24 points off of 19 Siena turnovers. They were able to withstand the 38 points in the paint Siena scored. The Saints were led pretty much by Megan Donahue, 16 points for the freshman, a new career high, 6 of 10 from the floor, 15 points for Teresa Cole, 6 of 11 from the floor, also 8 rebounds. Megan Donahue, I mentioned before, 1 rebound shy of a double-double. Kanika Cummings, who had 31 points in the Gales' last matchup versus the Saints, only had 10 points today, struggled from the floor, 5 of 12, only 11 bench points from the Siena Saints bench players today. The Gales, as I mentioned, will next be in action February 6th, this upcoming Thursday at Ryder. Tip-off set for 6 p.m. I want to thank you, everyone, for joining me on IonaInsider.com today, and enjoy your Saturday evening.
Iona College basketball on ICGales.com was brought to you by the Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across from the Iona campus. By the Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics. By Shannon Beverages, North Avenue in New Rochelle, for all of your beverage needs. Iona basketball is also brought to you by JP's Restaurant on City Island, by Pasta Pasta, by the Yellow Book, and by All Sport International for all of your travel needs. Proceeding was a presentation of the Iona College Athletic Department.